Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 8th through the 16th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Why is my hair sticking up like that? That's what I saw on the gown. Anyways, I don't care. Who cares? Because it's doing that, that's why. Cosmo's playing with Kai through the glass window door thing that's shut. So if you hear anything in the background, it's probably Cosmo. Because the rest are kind of sleeping. The overall energy for the reading, the Justice card. Balance. Let me see here. Where does that go? It goes somewhere here in the present situation. You're dealing with something that feels a little bit hard, so I'm assuming you're trying to keep it balanced, keep it steady there, but let's see. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the World card, the Two of Pentacles. Closing off a cycle, but you're showing up as not being sure. Did I close this cycle off? Did I not? Do I need to? What do we do with this cycle here? I don't know, you tell me, because you're looking pretty determined to close the cycle off. But then when it comes down to doing it, it's like, okay. All right. In the current situation, the Fool, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, something that's very, very hard for you to do, but you feel like you have to because it may restore some sense of balance for you. And whatever it is that you feel you need to do includes potentially leaving something behind or walking away from something here. Okay. In the immediate future, the Five of Cups, the Temperance card, the Six of Wands. You have been carrying some sort of burden for a very long time here. But then you show up quite refreshed, quite... I feel good about whatever this is. So I'm assuming there's been some healing done over this burden, or I don't know if it's been released completely, but something about it feels better. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Justice card. The King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups. You're very driven here, but not necessarily... How do I put this? If this is you, so the way you're trying to keep something balanced here, if this is you that's trying to do that, is very, very fiery. I don't know if driven is the right... Because there's almost no emotion to it. There's definitely the oomph to it, but it lacks emotion. It's almost intentionally lacking. It's almost like I don't want to get too involved here, but very driven from that angle of very passionate. It could create a little bit of commotion here while it's trying to bring balance into a situation. So it leans towards looking like somebody here is being triggered by something. And this is just, a spit out type of a response. And the intention is to balance it out, but I don't know if that's where it's going to go. If it's carried through like that. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Let's do the King of Swords in the recent past. You get the Six of Pentacles, the World card, the Four of Swords. Okay, so when you close the cycle off, everything's going to be right in the world again, type of a deal. That's how this is looking like. Like it's looking like I need to close the cycle off in order for everything to be okay. Okay. For the World card, you get the Hangman, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords. But then, okay, so we got two energies here, yours and somebody else that's involved, at least one other person. Somehow it all revolves around that goddamn ending of a cycle. And one energy, which I can't tell which is you, in all honesty. This gives me the feeling that it's you, but it doesn't have to be, because now I'm kind of like half and half. It doesn't have to be you. One energy is addressing this or coming at this ending of a cycle in a pretty, like we're just going with the flow, and the flow says we need to end the cycle, so that's exactly what we're doing. Pretty composed, pretty stable, pretty steady there as an energy. Like we're doing this because we have to. This other one is all fired up. They're wanting to match the initial energy, the one that's composed and calm, and we're doing this. But I don't think they're succeeding. I think they're getting triggered by something along the way, and then they respond, and then they're like, ah! So who's the one that's pissed off here? Is it you? This is a complicated energy, because I don't even think this energy is being triggered by the cycle closing off. I think it's something else. And then, okay, so are they projecting that? Maybe. Okay. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands. What's up? No more playing with Kai? You're playing with Mama now? Okay, go. Okay. This could, for sure, has to do with a commitment of some sort. I don't know what kind, but an important one from what I can see. I think a pretty solid foundation to it, too. But it leaves the situation kind of up in the air, unfinished. That cycle didn't close. It started to close off, but it never did. Kind of leaves things up in the air here. I'm getting the sense that it's a friendship, but it could be something else. Let me see the Fool in the current situation. The Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Justice card. Okay, the intention is still the same. It even grew. Of, hey, let's keep it balanced. Let's keep it working. Let's do this. Because the closing of a cycle doesn't mean the closing of that connection. It could have been something unhealthy going on between the two of you, and that goes away. You know what I mean? The intention has always been, let's work through these energies in a very healthy manner and very loving, especially. So there is love here. It's a soul connection, part of your soul family. Okay. And again, yeah, we're doing this. That's what we want, right? And this energy comes in, right? Okay. Are you upset? No. Okay. Good. Okay. For the Ten of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Empress, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands. We're all waiting for this energy to get their shit together. Like, what's gotten into you type of a thing. That's what's coming into mind with this one. So it's like, you're waiting, I'm waiting. Everybody's waiting for, just get it together. Because, like, you got it together. Now, align with it and go get it together. So that's the waiting part here. We're just waiting on you to get your shit together. Okay. Let's do the Six of Swords in the current situation. The Lovers, the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. I think things have shifted, though, in this dynamic. As whatever this is went on and on and on for who knows how long. You've been waiting for this energy to get their shit together. There's this kind of a sense of, it's a strong bond. It's one of those bonds of, whatever happens in the physical, it's not going to tear it apart. Even if in the physical, it might be torn apart, this stays. It's the kind of bond that stays with you for life, type of a thing. So I'm guessing it's a very, very tight friendship or something. Again, it could be something else, but to me it kind of looks like that. But there seems to be a sense of, like, until you get your shit together, I'll be right here. That's the thing. That's not happening. Whoever promises to stick around until this other energy gets their shit together, they're not doing that. They're quite at a distance. They're quite detached from this whole situation. But they keep on maintaining that, no, I'm right here. I'm right here with this. They're not. So again, I don't know who's who. I'm still not leaning in any direction at this moment in time. You could be the energy that has it together and is waiting for the other energy to get it together, or the energy that's waited upon to get their shit together. I don't know. But there seems to be distancing here. There seems to be detachment. Despite the fact that it's still pretty much sustained that, no, I'm here forever and ever, and I'll wait for you to get your shit together no matter how long it takes. I don't know. For the 5 of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Page of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Huh. Well, this looks like water under the bridge. Okay, so things are coming together, actually, by the looks of it, slowly but surely. If there's been damage done to this in any kind of way, it's looking to be, yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's a strong bond. Like, it can overcome shit, you know? Right now it's going through some rough waters, but it will turn into water under the bridge by the looks of it, because it's too strong of a bond here. Yeah. Kind of ruffling of feathers here in the current situation, but it's starting to, I think, come back. May I help you? May I help you? For the Temperance card in the immediate future, you get the Fool, the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good times, bad times, ugly times. All sorts of times coming together. Everything's blissful again. And then it turns into shit. And then, you know, it's blissful again. But it turns into shit in the normal way of turning into shit, in the sense of every kind of normal, healthy dynamic would have its ups and downs. So it's coming back on a course kind of like that. Like, okay, everything's awesome and it's amazing. And then, I fucking hate your face. And then, I love you again. You know. So that type of dynamic is at play. Okay, but it feels like it's normal. Like it's a given for this. Okay. Let's do the 6 of Wands in the immediate future. You get the Death card, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is someone saying let bygones be bygones, water under the bridge. So a lot of it is just being released. I feel like this is the actual closing of a cycle here that's at play. It's kind of like, yeah, we're letting shit go. And we'll take it from here, you know? All's good. Let's keep going. Let's keep going type of a deal. Let's let shit go. Okay. Then, you know, okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I feel like that's the thing, because I don't feel like this is cut off completely. I feel like emotionally or energetically there's a little bit of a slight detachment, or a slight, I'll wait for you forever and ever and ever. And no, that's not the case. But, so there's still, I don't think there's distance in the physical in this one. I think there's still, the lines of communication I think are still open or something. Because they're, but it's like, it's a situation in which sometimes it seems like it's going to land on its head. But through that, it's kind of looking like it's also building back up. Probably even stronger than before. So it could be that that's what's happening here. Now, of course, it's going to depend on how the energies take off from here in the current situation so that it can get to here. But like if the energies stay on course, And that's where it feels like it's going, back on track. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.